Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Whoreible Decisions.
Hey.
Listen, you knew I was going to come in here and be cute today because, y'all, we got a very special guest. But before we get started, y'all.
That was cute?
Don't do that. That was a cute moan. Was that a cute moan? Say yes. That's all. Say yes.
Yes.
Ooh. And we know we can get on like that today. Anyways, guys, welcome to another episode of Whoreible Decisions. I'm your girl, Mandii B, a.k.a. Full Court Pumps, a.k.a. that motherfucking bitch.
What's up, y'all? I'm Weezy. Today we got a special guest in the building that we can't really see, but we see in him. So if you see it on the YouTube, you can see him, but you can't see him.
You know, so we got Phor in the building, y'all. And y'all have been, mind y'all may have purposely noticed I left out my nickname, Peg the Stallion, because the way y'all have been flooding each of us with our tagging anytime he's on anything, as soon as you started popping up on the internet, everyone just started tagging. They started sending me your videos and DMs asking if you were the man I've been pegging all these years.
Wow.
And
What did you say?
I said, no, y'all, I ain't been in that boodahole. Calm down. Calm down. I don't know that man. However, you joined us on stage in Dallas.
That was super fun. I really enjoyed that too because we haven't had a lot of men come on stage during our kink sessions, so that was fun. But I think what was most...
Well, we actually have, but they're mostly
we haven't had a lot.
No, and when we do, they're the doms. So we've had like the bondage, we've had like the lead people. We've had women bring their subs, but you were like, nope, I would like to come on and I want to be masked. I want to bring my dom. I think a man saying I want to bring my dom, that was different.
I think our fans were really excited too because obviously some of them know you, but also I think seeing you and not expecting someone like you to look that way. I think what's been most exciting about seeing people tag us in your stuff is that obviously we've been having conversations surrounding pegging for so long.
A long time.
You know, our conversations aren't necessarily the most surface level sex podcast conversations. So when seeing, even you after the live show and like stuff on the Shade Room, I was like, wow, like I was really like taken back a little bit. Like I kind of thought people would make fun of a nigga in a cage.
Oh, they did.
But I didn't think they would be like to me, there's a joke there.
Yeah.
But they got really intense.
Absolutely.
And that to me was just the weirdest.
What I realized is they hate the person and not the character. You understand?
Explain that.
So, for example, after that post had went viral, it was a lot of other comedians posting it. They was putting themselves in cages and people thought it was funny. So they hate the person, you know what I mean? And not the character.
Well,
So,
I think there was also the element, if a comedian does it, they're doing it as a joke. I think that a lot of people know that you now have an OnlyFans, and in a sexual way, the way you went viral for that reminded me of when Weezy, we had a guest come on, and he went back and forth with her because as a Black woman, she was doing something that he thought was degrading because her partner at the time was a white man.
Right.
And that's what I saw a lot of people bringing up was the historical, why would a Black man choose to put himself into a cage? And so that's what I think it was more so tied to.
If we keep it honest, there's a lot of black people out here that don't represent me. If we keep it in a book, you know what I mean?
Come on, Candace Owens.
Like I don't like some Black people I don't really connect with. I mean, I respect what they do, but it's like you gotta look at what I'm doing. I'm not putting I'm not harming anyone. It's people out here that get saluted for being a kingpin in their hood. For getting your mama high, your grandma high, your uncle high. You feel me? People get high off their own supply. There's people out here that's killing people that, you know what I mean, gang related, and they get all the respect in the world for being the toughest man in the world. I don't represent that. That's where I'm from, but that's not who I am. I moved my kid out of Chicago to make sure he's safe. There's people where I'm from, they don't make it to see 5, 6 years old. You feel me?
Right.
It's kill or be killed out there. So I'm just saying, so in my defense, it's like, I'm not even bothering nobody, but at the same time, they're bothered. You know what I mean? Because I'm in my own lane doing my thing, and they don't understand it. You know what I mean? So, but I got a whole audience for that. That's why a lot of the negativity stuff I don't see. Well, I notice it, but it don't affect me because I got a whole culture of people that's loving what I'm doing.
I mean, that's even here on the show, right? Like, I love that we've been able to talk about kinks and things and let it be known that, nope, Black people do this shit too.
Absolutely.
We enjoy doing it. I think that that's one of the biggest shocks too, like, which is why I love that we're going to be able to have this conversation, because even like your stature, we just had a woman on here, Hazel Grace, and there was a bit of a shock that I peg Black men, but there was even a bigger shock.
She was also Black.
And she was a Black woman, but she pegs white men, or she admitted that she pegs twinks. And I was like...
Okay, that was twinks.
Okay, so twinks are like feminine, small, dainty boys.
Okay.
So, or men that may want to wear the fishnets or the lace, or that just come off more feminine. And you real masculine over there.
I thought about putting on some fishnets.
Oh wait, so you do fishnets
like
as well?
I thought about it. I didn't do it yet.
Oh, you haven't done it yet?
No, I like fishnets.
So do you feel like you're becoming more open to things because you now have a partner that allows you to do these things, that you're on OnlyFans doing it?
It's not even necessarily my partner. I mean, it helps, but it's just the fact of being free and not giving a fuck. Like, I think that my biggest issue in my career and in my life is I care too much about other people. I put energy into people way more than myself. I gave myself the short end of the stick every single time in life.
What do you think about the people that like are feeling like, I mean, we got to see you in your element in Dallas, right? And obviously, to go as far as you have, we know this is real. We're experienced in the kink community. What do you think about people that think you're doing it for attention?
If I was doing it for attention, I would be tagging everyone, post me, please, please, look. No, it's not my choice if y'all chose to watch and look and tell a friend to tell a friend. That's not my business. That's not my fault.
Have you had a hard conversation with like an ex or like a family member that was like tripping off of watching you?
Yeah, I mean, of course, my mom. See, my mom is fine with it. She just can't take the attention that comes from it. Like, every time she opens her phone up, I'm right there on her screen. Rather she follows me, and rather she's keeping up with what I'm doing, and it's like the blogs got it right in her face, so she can't, miss it. I'm like, well, just unfollow the blogs then.
You've been able to talk to your mom about like kink and stuff like that?
Had to.
That's great.
I love that.
I had to, because it was just like, as much as she doesn't understand or necessarily agree, I say, stop making, you seeing the bad from it. You're seeing from your perspective of what you don't want. But if I'm telling you, as your son, as a grown man at this point, I'm happy, I'm fine. Like, I'm in a place where the backlash or what people got to say, that don't affect me no more. Like, TV has made me so numb, where it's like, I don't give a fuck what you think, because as long as I say, you should be worried about how I feel, not about how they feel. I said, I need you to be the queen that you are and stand up for your son. That, go to war for me. I'm going to go to war for you. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Like, you don't have to agree with what I'm doing, but you can still respect me by being honest with you.
Damn, that's real as fuck.
Now, can I ask you, only because I want to be a little bitty.
Yeah.
Do you have a relationship with your daddy?
No, my pops passed away, but he wasn't in my life.
He wasn't in your life?
No,
okay. I asked that because, like, we talk about, like, now that we've been so open, the conversations with our moms, we're a lot like our moms in terms of, like, our sexuality and even just the fluidity of how we move. And with my mom specifically, the conversation was almost a envy that she wasn't able to be as free as she wanted to be growing up. And so seeing what we're doing now, she's just like, oh my gosh, now she be talking too much. She be trying to tell me about her vibrators and the things she want to do. And I'm just like, you doing too much. But her mom, is proud that she's the number one dick sucker in the world.
Number one?
Number one. That's what her mom said. Her mom said it's hereditary.
They say that girls with big teeth, My mama said one day, it's so crazy.
Because,
thank you.
She's counting you.
This was like, I can't remember what happened, but we were in a car and I think we was going to a wig store or something. And someone texted my phone about how it was the best like head they ever had. And my mom looked at me and she was like, I just knew it. I've always had the gift. I knew you had it. I knew it. And then when my ex and I were breaking up, I remember my mom said some shit like, well, nobody's ever gonna suck that dick like you did. I said, ain't that right, Mom?
Ain't that right? Ain't that right?
Shout out to Mom.
Listen, I think it's great that you're having those conversations with your parents, even your friends. I know, like, in your post, and I guess I want to ask you that too, just to go ahead and get all the questions out the way, because you've been going viral for so long, and then we gonna get into the good shit. But you did respond at one point and told people to leave you alone because of all the reactions. Your ex-girlfriend, came out and tweeted what she said about she was embarrassed by it or whatever. And you were just like, I don't bother anyone. Everyone leave me alone. However, being on OnlyFans and promoting your OnlyFans, you are putting things on the internet. So you have to somewhat expect a response, right?
To clear that post up.
Yes.
I'm not speaking about the people who don't know me. I get people gonna say whatever. The issue I have when I made that post, when I say I don't bother nobody, literally I don't. But don't hit me up. It's like pick a side. So my thing is this, like, to give you a perfect example. If me and you are having this conversation right here, and then after I leave out of here, and I see you online throwing shade at me, it's like, damn, I thought we was like this. I thought we was cool. So like, it's like you still entertaining the circus at the same time, but still being my friend.
Right.
Acting like we cool. So I can't fuck with that. I don't know how to be fake.
So it's the people that you actually know that you're like.
It's the ones that's close that's still hitting me up for money, or ones that still hitting me up for friendship, or some type of they want something from me. You know what I mean? But it's like,
but then you're seeing them online.
Yeah, so that's the whole thing. It's like, just pick a side then. Don't confuse me, because the way my heart is, like, I'm a genuine person. So don't play with nobody that's genuine like that. That's how I feel. Like, or just stay where you at. Like, I'm fine. I've been losing friends every day, but I'm cool with where I'm at.
You've been losing friends over this?
Absolutely.
They don't. That doesn't surprise me.
And the reason why is because I feel like they're either envious, or they either just like don't fuck with it. Like, I have some of my friends that have opened up to me about things they do sexually because they feel comfortable.
Now, I love that.
And I've had some friends that's opened up to me about what they do sexually, but are mad at me for speaking on some of the same shit that they do. They're like, man, bro, bro code, you ain't supposed to be talking about that, man. Says who?
Bro code?
Says who? Like, says who, nigga?
I mean, I'll be honest with you. For the men that I have pegged, we've had a lot of those conversations. And not only, I wouldn't even say just pegging. Yeah. Like, for men that have opened up to me about their attraction to trans women and things that they don't share with their friends and things, it's frustrating to hear that they're like, there's a bro code that Black men specifically, I would say, shouldn't be open about the things that they enjoy. When, I don't know, did you see the thing that just went viral? So there is a woman who went to divorce her husband, filed divorce papers because she found out he was having sex with men.
Yeah, he had a relationship with a guy, right?
He had a whole relationship with a man. And because she went to go serve the divorce papers, I guess he didn't want that coming out. He went and killed her.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Because she wanted to leave because, well, you weren't honest with me. You're having a whole relationship with a man.
I see that.
And the man went and killed her for wanting to even leave him. And I'm just like, I think that this podcast is so important because the men that do come to our shows and the couples that are able to experience things together differently, just because we talk about these things openly, I think it keeps us more safe. It keeps people not having to live in fear of them not being able to be free with who they really are. And in terms of like getting in relationships, it allows you to kind of be honest, which I know y'all be out here lying because niggas is liars. And y'all know I'm over here triggered right now just with the word lie. But just to be free and open, about it. So I hate that you actually have friends that are like, bro, you not supposed to be telling people we be doing this shit.
Yeah, like, it's to the point where I'm talking about people I've like known over 10, 20 years, you know what I mean? So it's just like,
damn.
For me, I'm cool. It's like that chapter is done and it's done. You know
I think
what I mean?
what happens in friendships and family relationships where people get that judgmental, when you said envious, most people, they're like, well, I'm not jealous that you're in a cage, right? But the jealousy sometimes can come from other things, more so just being as free.
Yep.
Yeah,
like, I think a lot of people hate, and not realize they're hating it, but watching someone live authentically. Because if you're not exposing, we used to say like, oh, when niggas hate other gay niggas, they must be gay. If that's not it, then it must just be you don't like watching someone be open. So if someone doesn't want to get pegged by their girl, they really must be having a difficult time watching you be open and happy. I think that celebrating kink and queerness, and even if this isn't relative to your situation, I don't think pegging is queer, but it just makes me think a lot of like what I've seen over the last few years just online. Like, it's been really scary. I think we're in this forward moment, and especially seeing someone like you, we think we might be. But reading the comments that day, I was like, oh my God.
Comments is crazy.
Yeah, so...
Y'all some haters.
You know, I mean, I feel like, you know, our culture...
People were like praying for you in the comments.
Yeah. But see, I feel like...
I was like, do you see the background of the apartment? It's like the floor to ceiling windows, bitch. Pray for you.
Right.
Pray for you.
Like, there's little shit like that where I'm like...
But I feel like the thing is, I feel like they put me in a box, right? They see reality TV, they see tattoo art, they see music, and it's like, that's it. Like, no. Like, I also understand that being Black, we are the most opinionated culture.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
but also, we not a monolith. You not finna represent, none of us represent everyone as a whole.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, the shit that y'all sit up here and glorify, I don't fuck with.
Have your castmates, I don't watch Black Ink Crew, but I could only imagine, like, have your castmates, like, being kind about it, or?
I mean, yeah, for the people I still fuck with, yeah, hell yeah.
Go ahead and say the only nice ones, and we gonna know who not the nice ones.
Man.
Has there been one that surprised you with their kindness?
No, actually, to be honest with you, everybody has been pretty supportive to my knowledge that has reached out.
That's
okay.
Like, and we talking A cast members, not like the B or C, D. You know what I'm saying? But like the top
people.
Yeah.
Okay, that's real dope.
Because to me, like, if I didn't have somebody that was like all my, like, if people know me from Whoreible Decisions and I made a crazy decision, whether it be making OnlyFans, and Mandii wasn't necessarily saying like, hey, good for her.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but see, I think for me, like, the type of like time I've been spending with myself and actually embracing like who I am, flaws and all, like all the self-love is like, I didn't need validation. And that's the thing. I feel like it's so weird if you like everything I like, or if I like everything you like that, like, where's your uniqueness of, I think that's weird. If you like everything I like, or if you need validation from somebody else to look cool, that's weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to like different stuff, so I can either, you could put me on to something or know something different that I don't know. Like, we all know the same thing. What's the fucking point? How are we all able to grow if we running in circles doing the same different things?
Have you had any men reach out to you that like have been like, damn, bro, like you really helped me? Like,
oh man, women have called me crying because they can't live in their truth. And I'm talking about older women, 40s and up. They literally call me crying. These are family
members or
no,
just
friends.
Wow.
Like, man, I'm crying watching you, seeing you, man, because you're speaking for me. Like, I can't do X, Y, and Z because of the way I grew up in a, you know what I'm saying, in a church-going family. I can't do this and that because my mom, I respect her, so I just can't do it. But they're crying and they're also, you know what I'm saying, happy for me because they feel like they're living through me. So same for my friends. Like, well, the ones who still around, a lot of people have stepped up to the plate that I did not expect. You know what I mean? That I knew maybe on a maybe childhood or either a cordial, just associate level, but they stepped up. Now I've embraced them more than the people who I really thought was my friends.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's great.
That's great.
I fuck with it. Like, I feel like if we gonna be friends, let's be friends. Let's really get to know each other. You know what I'm saying?
And you letting everybody really get to know you.
I would love to watch some good niggas sit around and be like, all right, bro. So when it go in, how you relax?
No, check this out. One of my homies called me, right? He like, we FaceTimed. He called me. He's like, man, can I FaceTime? He's like, man, can I three-way my wife into this FaceTime call?
Oh my God.
I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm not knowing what do you want.
Okay.
So she happy or whatever. We talking and stuff. And then she was just like, he was like, hey man, Phor, man, I was showing my wife your work, man. She loves it. She wants to get into it. Can you send me all your videos? Like, can you make like a what they call like a collab or whatever? Collage all your videos, man. We want to see her and study it because we want to spice our bedroom. They was a Black couple, like, you know what I mean? And I was just like, I didn't send it, but it was just the fact that they. I sent them the link. I just told them to go to the link.
This needs to be your next phase. Like, when you're like a little bit tired of like maybe making content, you should be consulting.
No, that's what I'm doing now.
We talked.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I'm literally molding against it too. Like, now I'm seeing it's like, okay, now that people are just,
you know what, educationally wise, only because you guys are asking. Mm-hmm. When you have your pegging module, I'll come on and be the educator.
Please do
with
it.
You.
Let's do it.
That's the only way y'all are going to see me pay this man, because y'all been asking for it.
Let's do it.
That would be so fire.
Educational purpose.
No, seriously.
I would love to come in as the instructor.
One of my favorite videos on Pornhub is a pussy eating instructor video.
Oh, shit.
I was going to say instructorial video, but anyway, you literally watch. It's a white dude. He's like really, really serious.
Right.
His like mouth is a little wet, but like you're watching, you know, like the vulva when there's like a lot of blood flow. Like you watching it get juicier, you're watching her get wet. He's pushing the fingers in. She's like making noise, but he's really like
teaching you how to eat some puss.
That
so y'all, we gonna teach y'all how to peg the right way. But we are gonna get into our vanilla shit real quick. Wanted to make it a little funny because it's a little wild. Love stinks, literally, and there is a romance that is getting off to a bad fart. For cutting the cheese whenever she pleases, a woman's years-long relationship with her live-in lover is now on the brink of disaster. It's on the brink of the disaster because he is sick of her farting, literally. She says, I'm a 24-year-old female and have been with my partner, a 30-year-old male, for almost 2 years now, and we just moved in together about 4 months ago. She's pretty much asking a desperate plea as to how she can move on in this relationship because he thinks that her farting is unladylike. Lately, he's been getting really frustrated with me because he says I fart too much at home and it disgusts him. I tend to fart a few times at night and he gets super grumpy and has accused me of doing it on purpose. I swear I'm not. He says I don't need to push it out and says that I'm not ladylike. So pretty much she's now asking what she should do if this is someone that she should stay with. Am I crazy for thinking farting is just normal?
Yes.
And I guess what would y'all say the response would be? I know we've talked about farting during, not you making the face, you being judgy. Who you being judgy to, the farter or the nigga mad that she farting so much?
I don't understand why like people gotta push their shit literally on somebody else. Like to me, farting, burping, all of that is manners. If someone don't like it, like what do you mean? You want to leave the nigga because he's like doesn't want you farting? It's
okay.
I hate when girls burp.
Okay, so you're not
I hate when you burp.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a burping ass bitch. I be burping into my I burp when I'm out. I mean, okay, so I can't see the difference of manners, but what about, I don't know about manners in the home. If I'm at home, bitch, I'm a fart.
I'm saying, it's like, do you like it though? We talking about what you like and don't like.
Okay, so there's a difference between my partner not like, first off, that's a fucking human function, okay? Yeah. That's like, damn, babe, your shit's really stink. Bitch, I can't control how it stank.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Even when you eat greens and eat healthier, the shit might stink even worse.
Yeah, but you can, like, you got the poopery. I got the little spray in a bottle that...
I mean, I do the little
I do double
flush.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It was a time where I've been in relationships where they had to ask me, man, like, do you shit? Because they never saw me ever do it.
That's me. My ex used to call me super shit.
So I used to do shit like this. Like, if I get up and go to the gym, I'm handling my shit there. So when I come home, or if I know they about to leave or something, whatever that little small gap. I pay too much rent not
to shit in my own home. Ain't gonna hold you.
No, I mean,
around.
I mean, yeah. Eventually, you get to that point, like, man, fuck it, it's happening, you know. But I got to the point where they used to ask me, like, well, how come I never smell you or this and this and that?
No,
that was never my.
Wow,
that was never my thing.
I don't know. To me, if someone's making me feel uncomfortable about my bodily function,
yeah, I can't help.
I'm breaking up with you
for sure.
I would tell this woman, break up with that nigga. If he's making it seem like you were such a disgusting person for being a human being, nigga, go find them aliens that they say is out here. Maybe them niggas don't fart. Go be with an alien.
Honestly, if I had a conversation with a man that kept farting around me and they broke up with me over it, I'd be shocked.
Really?
Wait, say it again.
Like, because that's basically what you're saying. Let's just say I'm the person. My man keeps farting in front of me. And I'm like, yo, can you stop farting in front of me? It really makes me uncomfortable. And the nigga was like, fuck you, leave me. I'm like, wow, like you can't just stop farting in front of me?
Oh, yeah.
If I got a fart, like, so we sitting here.
So right now, you letting it out.
Now I gotta get up.
So right now you letting it go.
You said what?
Right now on this couch, you letting it go.
I've let it go in front of people, but then it kind of hurts my stomach when I'm like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna be loud.
You just have to, like, for me, if I want to fart and not tell somebody, I'd be like, let me go get something out the kitchen. I just hold it.
No, you just squeeze your butt cheeks and then it's silent.
You can hold it, like, I'm just saying, you can excuse yourself, bruh.
To me, bodily fun, the pissing, like pissing on the seat is different than actually peeing. That's an adjutant that would make sense if you're in a relationship and nigga, you keep pissing on the seat, that's a problem. I'm not gonna complain that your piss smell or your shit smell or like, nigga, close the door, spray when you leave. Like, there's ways to do that, but I'm not gonna be upset that you're doing things that we all do.
So
like,
you would, all right, so let me ask you this. So you found with that right in the beginning, as soon as y'all start dating?
She tripping, bro.
What?
I'm saying, I feel like it should be over time because you gotta get more comfortable. Like, all right, well, fuck it.
All right, let's be real. This is why I ain't never living with a nigga. Let's start off right there. But even when my ex would be in my house for long periods of time, No, I mean, if it annoys me, but like, it could annoy me, but I wouldn't express that what he's doing as a human
it's not wrong.
is
Right. No, it's not
like
wrong.
that's my problem. We shit, we fart, we burp, we piss. What else did we do that people are annoyed by? I mean, even snoring. I would break up with someone who my mama.
I had somebody that was a bad snorer. I
would break up with a snorer.
I couldn't take it.
But that's what I'm saying. Bad snoring is tough.
I would wake their ass up like.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I would not be with someone who snores really loud.
I love Vinny to death, but he's the worst
But I wouldn't just sit there and be like, oh my God, stop snoring.
Now, there's also ways, like, for example, snoring. So when my asthma and Weezy, obviously, when my asthma gets really bad, apparently I snore. I don't know when it's happening, but it's happening. So if I'm congested or something like that, I'm snoring. I got the
breathe. You better buy you a CPAP.
I would get the breathe right. My ex got a humidifier in his house. And then it was gone. It's like, there's ways you can work around it. Bro, a fart. Anyway.
I'm farting in front.
Let me tell you what I do every single time.
No, I just thought about something. I remember this one time this girl farted, passed gas, whatever you want to call it. It was the worst. We sleep, right?
That was the worst.
I'm laying, look, I was laying on her butt cheek. You know what I'm saying? She sleep.
No.
She farted while she was asleep. I got up like, she got to go. Oh, I ain't talked to her since.
Wait, because she farted on you while she couldn't control that.
I'm saying, but think about me, though. I know she couldn't help but think about me, though.
Think about
I'm laying down on her cheek, you know what I'm saying? We naked and she farted. That shit was, man.
I had an accidental fart happen when I was at a restaurant laughing so hard.
I was hurt.
And I remember I moved the chair, so he thought it was a chair.
Oh, no, you got to figure it out. You got to be quick, yeah.
He didn't catch
Yeah, make it
I ain't gonna hold you. I be acting like a bone cracked or something. I'll start stretching like, dang, my hip just gave that on me.
Yeah.
I have a question about farting and shit. Okay, for both of y'all.
Oh, Jesus.
What? Because, like, my butt ain't ready yet. Okay. Have you had a time where, like, because, see, straight men and pegging, everybody's always scared.
Everybody be scared about it.
They're always scared.
Which I don't know why. They be acting like, okay, straight men, cool. Maybe are dirtier than gay men, which I also don't like that, like, thing. But I say it all the time. I've never ate a nigga's ass or pegged a nigga, and it's not been cleaned or trimmed or just messy with shit or dingleberries in there. Like, if you fucking a straight nigga and his ass smell or the shit ain't clean, bitch, I'm judging you with your dirty ass.
Well, damn, now you being real judgy.
Hold on now.
Have you ever shit on accident?
Wait, I gotta say something because this just happened. This just happened. 2 weeks ago, I went out, right?
Uh-huh.
This woman came up to me in the club.
Okay.
She said, hey, I see your videos and shit. She like, I really like that. I'm like, okay, now I'm trying to play it off, right? She's like, nah, I want you to shit on me. I want you to take a shit on me. And I want to eat your ass after you shit. I'm telling myself, like, hold on.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't.
Man, right-handed guy. And she was an OG. She was older, little vet, little cougar. She was for real. She was for real.
She said, are you going to do it?
No, that's not what I want to do.
No, here we go.
But I was like, I hear you.
How much money would she have to offer you?
Because I got a price too.
We all have prices.
Yeah, go ahead, kick that leg up again. Kick that leg up.
Okay, how much money would she have to offer you? And we want to know the very lowest. How much money would she have?
You got to start from low.
Start low.
I'm going to say 5,000.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that shit. No,
if she wanted me to shit on her?
If she wanted you to shit on her and then she ate your ass after. So literally, you
that's
just...
nasty. Ooh.
Well, she ain't telling you got to kiss her after she eats your ass. So
you said 5,000 too low, but it ain't like he getting shit on.
That's what I'm saying. That's different. See, I might shit on a bitch for less if that's what you want, but me personally,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, but
for me to get you to shit on me, no way.
Okay. So then, how much for you to shit on somebody and then eat your ass after? Because it's a combo plan.
I would personally feel bad. I don't even know if it's a number, but if I had to say a number, at the lowest, I don't know. Maybe fucking 15K. I don't know.
15,000.
Okay, we can get him 75 on it.
Let me see.
You're funny.
Okay, so Weezy, what would your number be for you to shit on a man and have him eat your ass after?
Man, I think that sounds so crazy. Where it's
but he asked for it.
It feels like it's two levels to it.
Right, for sure.
Oh man,
this girl literally, she was dead ass, like not even.
I feel like if just shit on you, I could do 10. But then you gotta eat it. I don't know why. That almost feels more vulnerable. Because it's like so intimate.
Okay, so I ain't gonna
lie. Number 15.
So I ain't gonna lie. This would actually be a 2-part payment.
Okay.
And it's only because I don't know, like sometimes you don't know what type of shit you about to have, right?
Yeah.
So like sometimes it'd be real solid and it'd be lumpy and shit and it'd just be one little plop. Right. Now sometimes I be having to go back and I keep wiping because the shit been a little more loose. It was a little bit more loose. So to me, if it was a solid, if it was a solid, bitch, I washed my hands, but I have gone back there like
it's just the nails
bitch,
that
I
scare
ain't gonna
me.
hold you. I done had to spread my ass. Like, why am I still shit?
I mean, as long as you take care of it's clean.
So here's my thing. Here's my thing, right? That's why I ain't gonna hold you. Ladies, don't trust a nigga who ain't got wipes in their bathroom. Them the type of niggas to stay away from. Okay?
That's true.
Don't trust a nigga if he ain't got wipes in his bathroom.
I shower every time I'm done.
Period.
Are you serious?
Oh, I do too. When I'm at home, I feel dirty. I be so mad when I take a shower in the morning.
Y'all both got big booties. That's why.
That's what we do. It's a big. It might be a big booty thing. I ain't gonna hold you.
We got what?
You got
big booty.
Like you got big booty.
You got a big booty.
I got a big booty.
You got a big booty.
Yeah.
I got
You got a donk. Nigga, you thick. Okay. No. So if it was like the smear paint type of shit, I would charge more. You do have, wait, y'all love it? You do have a donk.
Oh, no, wait, let me tell you
got a
about
donk booty.
Because it's funny because Mandii and I were talking about your physique. We were in Dallas. I was like, oh, those are the type of niggas
But you were real big and
they're
clothes,
like big.
but naked, it was solid. Like, I was like,
I don't know if it's not
blushing under the
football
mask,
player
y'all.
because football players.
No,
be
he's
bigger
football. He's football.
They thought a lot
Is
of
it football?
A lot of people thought I played football.
He
Okay,
football.
it's the big legs. Like that's the shit. I like when the legs almost make me feel like I'm gonna die when I'm sucking the dick.
Oh my
like if you wanted to kill me, you could. But like we were talking about that, and that's what just made me think about it when I was like, yeah, y'all got.
Yeah, you got a donk, nigga. I done seen that thing been over. But no, okay, let's get into our hors d'oeuvre because we're about to get into not only the pegging, but our horrible decision. I definitely want to get into everything kink with you, including the mask you're wearing, leather, and the cage. So we're gonna get into all of your kinks.
You matching the fit with the mask,
bro? No, I'm not gonna lie, chef's kiss. This is real. If you gonna do a mask, fellas, this is how you do it.
That's hard. I love a flare pant though.
I love it. Come on, bootcut king.
But how much do masks like that cost? What's the name of it? Because that's pup play, correct?
Yeah, pup play. This was like, I think $150.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, that's a little bit.
They're never really that cheap though.
I was about to say
I've seen
pricey.
some cheap ones, but I mean, the quality is,
What makes a good quality mask?
The way it fits, like this, well,
breathable,
not too loose. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay, I like that. Well, let's get
rubbery,
into.
Oh, you can't smell the rubber.
No, it smells good.
No, it smells good. Your breath smells good. That's why, because I'm sure you smelling back all your own shit. Not shit, literally.
COVID really taught me.
Not shit, literally. Sorry. I'm like, okay, never mind. So the hors d'oeuvre. Let's start off then. We did quite a bit of pegging talk. Let's start off with giving a tip to men. I want you to speak specifically to the men who may want to bring up to their partners that they are into something kinky or taboo. So like wearing a mask or doing the pup play, and we'll get into your other animals as well, or even pegging. How would you say a man should approach their partner with this?
Let me make sure this is clear. Me personally, I would say it starts off with first finding your partner. You know what I mean? Because like it's been times I've been with people that's not really with it.
Yeah.
So you gotta find the right person to do it with, for one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's open-minded.
Then let me ask you this. Do you feel like a man like yourself or someone who really has kink aspirations should be with someone who's not? You're saying find the right partner. So do you think that a man who is with someone who is like, nah, that shit gay, I ain't doing that, that's literally the partner they should walk away from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Okay.
I mean, if they're not gonna be open-minded about it and they're gonna judge you,
or you feel like you have to go and cheat to get
that's another thing. You know what I mean? I was in a situation once with a girl that was married, and I was her side guy to have fun with because at home she couldn't do what she wanted to do. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But I would definitely say, like, for me, like the level I'm at now, all came from experience. Like, no, I didn't know all of this years ago. I got put on to certain things. Now, by me being grown as fuck, now I know what I like. So me personally putting this information out is because I want to connect with that community, and I also want to find who's for me. That's what I want.
That's real.
Like, I want what's for me. I don't care what's for me. I want what's for me. So I put it out.
To be fair though, like if your kink, like I don't know, how many times a week would you say?
Mm-hmm.
If you're having sex 5 times a week, how many times out of that is non-vanilla sex?
Oh, see, I mean, shit, that can happen because there's still quickies and stuff that go on here and there. You know what I mean? But if we finna get active, like, I'll probably say on the vanilla side, you said how many times a week? 5?
If you fucking 5 times, how many times are kinky?
shit depends on with too.
Yeah.
But you know, because it really depends on who you dealing with. But it's times where I could say maybe on the vanilla side, maybe 2. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
2, possibly 3.
I agree
maybe.
with that.
Like,
There would be would be times like with my ex, if we fucked way more than 5 times a week.
Yeah.
But toys would be the morning.
Yeah,
it would be 6 o'clock in the
hard
morning,
because you know
we're bringing toys out.
Once that Pandora box is open, it's like that's just what it is.
It's really hard to go back to just regular sex.
Yeah, it's hard to just. Man.
I actually was sleeping with somebody that I remember was getting super judgmental about me bringing toys in, and I was having amazing sex with him, and that came into my mind too. I was like,
wow,
ooh, could I do this? Like, this is great sex, but also like, I just want to do little shit and we can't do that.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, of course, I think it was that, you don't need nothing else with me, which I don't right now. But like after a while,
right.
I do have another question too for you when it comes to kink, because obviously we want to talk about pegging with you because you've been so open about it. But when it comes to kink,
even though your little strap was little, you need a bigger strap.
My strap.
I'm just saying.
That wasn't my strap.
It wasn't your strap, but the strap that I was like, this is a little strap. You take bigger straps than that?
I have before.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because it was say it with a little shudder.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
I interrupted Weezy's question. Go ahead.
The pegging is something that like you talk about so openly, but when it comes to kink outside of pegging, what type of things do you like to engage in that have nothing to do with you bottoming?
I mean,
I like dressing up. You know what I mean? Like I love Halloween, so this has just made it perfect for me to do it year round. I currently have a tail right now.
Inside of him. You want to see it? He sent me a picture.
I got a tail in right now.
Tell us about what a tail is. Not that I don't know.
It's like I got my mask on, so I'm in.
Do you like wearing the tail day to day, or is it because you knew you were going to be talking about?
It's coming out his box.
Oh my God.
He got a whole furry tail in.
Yeah, I got my tail in right now.
That's fire.
Just chilling. He's just chilling.
Wait.
He's just chilling in his boxers.
Do you like wearing the tail because you're about to talk about kink, or you could just do it on a regular?
It's just lifestyle. Just lifestyle.
So you walk around, but you don't bark. Like, when you have this mask, do you bark?
If she told me to.
Bark.
That
was a good one.
That was a good one. Now, okay, so outside of this, then, you have other animals. So you have...
Yeah, I just ordered a lot of new ones, too, on the way.
Can you share some of the animals you purchased?
Pig?
I know you have the Porky.
Yeah, I got Porky. This one I just got. I have a cow on the way. I have a duck on the way. I have what else did I just get? Horse. I have a horse.
So let me ask you: when you put those masks on, do you are you gonna moo and quack? Like
yeah, I'm gonna get in mode. Yeah.
So you're gonna quack.
Yeah, so I gotta be it.
He has to be it.
Yeah, I gotta be it. But
I ain't gonna lie.
No,
this might be something I want my next nigga to do.
Yeah, but
cool.
I'm gonna get like I'm gonna get the duck, and I'm gonna I don't know. Like when I go in mode, when I get in character, I just get lost. You know what I'm saying?
This is reminding me of when we had that girl that couldn't snap out of
being a toddler,
being a little.
Yeah,
I just get in mode.
But turning into a duck and a cow. I guess I want to know, like, have you talked to the person on the receiving end? Like, I just want to know. I guess that's all for you, right?
Yeah. How do you?
Yeah, it's all for me. The thing is, like, it could be. I could do this by myself, or I could do this with somebody. So,
okay.
You know, it just.
So sometimes you just will walk around your house dressed like.
I'll walk outside. I'll pull it up like this.
He did, y'all. He pulled up. He already has his tail in. He pulled up in his mask and was like, I don't want to.
When you walk down the street, do you get turned on by the people that are like looking at you in disgust or the ones that are into it? Because some people look at you like, oh, I see. Like if I saw you walking down the street, I would know exactly what this is.
For sure.
Do you know when you see your people?
The energy does allow that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just be kind of in my own little bubble. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think about other people. That's the thing. Like I think because I pour so much energy to everybody and opinion and what they gonna. I think now I'm just so far gone.
Wow, that's freedom.
I'm so far.
That is for real.
I really believe you.
Someone would have to literally like touch me or say something like right like in my face for me to really react. But I be tunnel vision. I be in my own world.
To not think about that,
I love it.
I don't know if. And I think I'm somebody that doesn't care what people think, but I don't know if I could wear a mask down the street and really not think.
And not give a
but see, think about this. Like we get this one day, Halloween, when everybody gets to dress up and it's fucking K. So it's like, for somebody who wants to do this every fucking day.
But you in New York right now, bro.
Yeah,
nobody cares.
Yeah, no, New York, nobody cares.
I mean,
but you could do this in Dallas?
I would do it anywhere. I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
I don't care where I'm at. Like, that's where I'm at now. Because I'm not doing nothing illegal. Let's just keep it a buck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we've been wearing masks since fucking COVID. Like, they'll be all right. I'm not harming
we've been wearing masks.
That's
just my mask.
Like, I purchased this from a store. You know what I mean? I bought it just like you went and bought your pack of cigarettes or whatever else you got. So it's just
now
like...
he said, I'm healthy, you ain't.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You feel me? Like, I'm chilling.
So when you said you're doing it just for you, but what are some ways that in role play, if you were a duck cow, that your partner or partners, and this is for people listening that want to engage, what's a scene you could play out as animals?
Ain't they farmers?
Yeah, like she could be a farmer.
The farmer and the animal.
Yeah.
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna go to a whole like a ranch and everything. Like I'm gonna tap in with the animals. I'm gonna be that. I wanna be with the culture. I wanna be with the community.
I wanna be with the culture.
You going to a ranch is nuts.
I'm dead ass.
It feels like a white person that's trying to... I want to go to Fort Greene Park and I really want to feel Juneteenth.
Yeah. Did y'all see the guy that paid, I think it was
to become a dog, $20,000?
I was so mad. Somebody said...
They gave the wrong people money.
I was so mad. When I said that somebody tweeted me, they said Phor has 24 hours to respond. I was really pressed about that. I'm like, my fucking God.
No, that was, I'm not going to lie.
He tapped in.
No, that was too much of a tap in.
Hey, that's real.
That was crazy.
That's real white.
He bought no, that was real white.
He snapped.
And then I don't even know how his body was allowing him to walk like a dog and everything.
He snapped.
Bro, let me tell you something. You ever go to like somebody that's like real woo woo, and like been hypnotized? I think that's what they did.
You think he?
I think they put you down and they're like, you're gonna stay on your hands and your knees, and you'd be like,
that's a little crazy.
And then also, if I pay for something and it's not going well, I start to believe it'll work. Like, think about when you got a really expensive car and you're like, man, this noise, Benz know what they're doing.
Right.
Like, you don't want to think nothing going wrong. That's what it is. A dog.
Crazy. So let's get into some tips on pegging, please. Would love to know kind of how you prepare and how you think men should prepare going into it. And then also things that have gone wrong for the women doing it to you. Like, which ways do you really enjoy it and how can it not be so enjoyable for the receiver?
Well, I would say to anyone that's looking to, try new things, get into the pegging world, don't rush into it. I would say definitely build slow.
Okay.
I mean? With me, like I said, I got introduced to like little finger here and there. Then anal beads came, and then
anal beads.
Anal beads are good.
Okay.
Then it just kind of, got, more and more, I guess, comfortable with toys and stuff. So, like the strap-on thing, that was the last thing to come. You know what I mean? So definitely take your time into it. I mean, because you will hurt yourself. You will get a what's the word? It starts with an H.
A hemorrhoid?
Yeah, you will get a hemorrhoid, you know what I mean? Rushing into it. You don't want to damage yourself while doing it. But, it's definitely a lot of pleasure in the G-spot area that people don't know about.
Any lubrication that you recommend that, like, you prefer?
Oh, a lot of lube, for sure.
A lot of lube?
Yeah, definitely get a lot of lube, a lot of spit.
What about when it comes to cleanliness that we were talking about earlier? Like, were you ever fearful of, like, shit? Or what, did they go too high? Am I going to shit?
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's why I always make sure I'm flushed out, I'm empty.
How do you make sure?
Use the restroom, and then I shower, and I clean myself really well, and yeah.
So do you do like the
I don't do the dushing and all that. No, I ain't got. I'm probably.
I mean that was me, but I told you if I have a solid shit, it's good for anal that night. If it was paint, we're not doing it.
That's what I'm saying. Like you
gotta know your body.
You gotta know your body.
You gotta know your body. You gotta know like where your system is, how it's flushed out, either the day or the day before.
Yeah.
Like.
Your body will definitely tell you.
Your body will tell you as well. I mean, I know, of course, whenever we've had the gay men on, they're definitely into more of the enemas and dishing. I personally have never done it, and I have anal sex.
Yeah.
But again, it's knowing like what I ate that day, how I used the bathroom that day. And
thank you.
Bless you.
Did you just paint recently?
Bitch, why? Because I keep saying paint?
Yeah, paint.
No, I
paint
did.
Is crazy.
I did recently.
I just found out this is bullshit. But I moved into a new apartment and I only wheeze and go crazy in this one room. And apparently I'm allergic to something in paint.
No way, bro.
Not playing. It's not,
paint?
it's called like, there's a non-something paint, whatever it is.
But it's only in that one room.
It's only in the one room, and I just painted. I was like, "What the fuck is it?" And I came to find out, I'm literally just something that's in paint. It's like a matte paint.
Oh, sensitive ass.
Bitch, I know.
Sensitive ass.
Are you gonna like repaint?
I mean, I have to now.
Right.
Dude, they gotta sand the shit off the wall. Bitch is so annoying. I just be going to bed like. Anyway, so I have another question as far as it comes to just more learning into like leaning into switch. Can you tell us about the first time, even if it was like getting slapped in the face or choked?
I love that. I like when a girl spit in my face.
Me too.
Spit in your face.
Disrespect me. I want like publicly spit in me, like when we in the restaurant and all that. Like I want people to see you spit. And I like being humiliated.
Fans, don't come up spitting in this nigga face.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah. No, but the person I'm dealing with. Yeah. So, but yeah, I like to be like, I don't know. I like to be humiliated
publicly. Tell us more.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to do something to me. Like I like causing like.
Look how you rubbing his legs. It does.
I don't know. Just it turn me on. I don't know.
Tell us about a time that it happened to you publicly that you were like, oh my god.
I don't know. Like let me think. Well, see, okay. God damn. Because it's hard to say because some like sometimes just because you like want it doesn't mean necessarily the other partner necessarily wants to do it.
Is in the mood to do it.
You're crazy. Let's stop. Like, don't do that. I'm like, I'll be dead ass. Like, spit in my face right now. You know what I mean?
When you were on stage at our show, you saw hundreds of people watching you. Did that turn you on too?
Yeah. When I saw their mouth drop, I'm like, it's lit. I got them all. I was active.
No, and the video that went viral of you being walked on a leash happened right after our Dallas show.
Oh, that's right.
Absolutely.
So he was just in the mood and on a high from like being on stage.
Like, why not?
And someone recorded that.
Yeah, he got caught.
He got
and I waited 40 minutes. I checked the block. It was nothing going on. But you never know who's fucking watching. The neighborhood watch caught me. So.
And then posted it online, and it happened to be.
So you really get in it.
Yeah, I like that.
People can't fucking do that.
I'm not gonna lie. Getting into character has been quite hard for me. Like I'm dominant in just my actions and the things I like to do and how I like to move a nigga around and be aggressive. But it's so hard for me to talk like a dom or be like verbal.
I get what you're saying.
It's really hard for me to be like, bitch, lay your ass down. Like, see, I can't even say it serious. Because I'm too goofy. A bitch be laughing.
No, for sure.
And I'm like, fuck, I wish I knew how to like be like, now get down there. See, this is
that's
fucking
crazy. Like I've seen women that are they're better at words than their actions.
And see, I'm better
vice versa.
I'm vice versa.
Yeah.
And I've definitely been around women who can talk this shit, but I don't think they really know how.
I'm starting to think about it.
Like, yeah, because you've switched a few times, right? I know you're a super sub, but
I think I am better at actions. Because at actions than talking.
Than talking.
Mainly because as a sub, I'm so good at talking. Yeah. Bitch, I got an answer for everything if you want me to talk.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think because it's abnormal, that's what I get a kick out of. Like normally, like the chances are slim that I'm finna be with somebody or know somebody that's getting talked to crazy or getting told what to do in a certain in a sexual preference. So for me, it's like I get a kick out of hearing something that I don't normally hear. You know what I mean? Like that's what turns me on.
And I love that you say that I love that you say that you don't normally hear, because where my mind went to is, how do you distinguish between being in character sexually and someone actually disrespecting you? You know what I mean? Like
that's two different things. You got me fucked up.
You're giving the preconcept.
You got me fucked up. Hell yeah.
Okay.
How big is your dick for?
Oh, you want me to pull it up? No.
You had to guess the inches.
You know, I don't know, but they be telling me it be like in their stomach. I don't know. I ain't never measured my shit, but I got a curve, so.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah, so they just, it's like.
How tall are you?
6'3".
6'3", big dick, and attractive. I think this is why you're
booty.
I think this is why you're so confident. And you get money. We were literally saying the things that make men get their confidence. It's their dick size, their height, or they're getting money. And very few times do they have all three. This is why, bruh. People can't be free.
And then most importantly, I think for me, confidence is sexy too. Like,
it is.
I'm big on confidence.
This is it, bro. I hate you. I'm sorry. I'm serious. Like, I don't know if anybody can really get there. You can get some money, but you can't grow your dick. And you can't get taller, and you can kind of get fine.
Well, they do something now where they doing knee surgery.
I saw that.
That's nuts.
Yeah, one of my homies.
I'm not going.
BBLs are nuts.
I know there's BBLs and shit, But the niggas gotta walk in a cane for damn near a year.
Yeah.
Can never run. Like, the recovery on it is like, nigga, what?
Okay, if you're like 5 feet though, I get it.
To be 5'4"? No. The niggas doing it are the ones that are 5'9". They want to be 6 foot.
Yeah, literally.
They doing it to be 6 foot just so they can go on their Tinder profile and be like, nah, I'm a real 6 foot.
No, it's because we've been shaming, which I'm not saying I'm doing now, but what I am saying is, if you really boil this down to a science, can you really be a man that, I'm serious, like I'm not trying to be funny right now, bruh.
Yeah.
You've already been getting bitches your whole life.
Yes.
Right? You're already knowing that you have good sex game or stroke game or whatever. Just having a big dick already puts you in a different category. Then, of course, what's next?
What's next?
Your butt.
But see, girls like butts too. That's the thing. Like girls like
I've been
ass.
saying that. I like a man with a nice ass.
Girls love that.
Oh my God, I like a nice ass. But clearly because my face be in it.
I ain't gonna lie, when I was little,
I like ass.
Like some years ago, like girls used to smack my butt. I was like, man, chill out with all that
Oh
shit.
my God, I love it. That's what we love doing. I love getting behind them.
Yeah, like they
I
literally
love
do that.
it.
I don't know what
or no, I love walking around in the house if a nigga got some boxes on because we just maybe got done. And I hit him in the ass and be like, good game. I be like, I feel like an athlete.
Right.
Good game, boy.
Bitch, you really do got an athlete problem.
Bitch, I really do.
This is sick.
I might need rehab for this shit. This is
that's
really fucking crazy, you know?
Wean that hoe off the court.
Well, for the home meal, I kind of just want you actually I want to leave with a bit of advice. I think it's been so liberating and amazing hearing just how you've gotten to live this existence of freedom that so many people will not get to in their lifetime because of family members or because of religion. And I want you to kind of give advice to anyone listening, man or woman, who may feel like they are in this place where they can't reach where you are. What advice would you give them to try to find a way to be in your level of freedom?
If I had to keep it honest, I would just say you got to just stop giving a fuck. You know what I mean? You just got to live for you. Like
live for you.
It took me a minute, so I can't sit up here and say it was easy.
How old are you?
Huh?
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
35.
Okay.
So, but I'm in a great place mentally right now. Like I feel like because I think for me, because I've literally went through phases in my life where I poured so much into other people to the point where I really hated myself, but it was times I really didn't want to be here. I didn't know my worth. People saw my worth, but I didn't see my worth. I would look in the mirror for hours like, man, who are you? Why are you here? Like, I was trying to find confidence. It wasn't about how many girls I got, how much money or fame, and it was about none of that shit. It was about personal self-love. And that's what I had to learn. So love yourself, embrace who you are, flaws and all. Like, that's what really took me to the place of not giving a fuck, you know? Outside of just the OnlyFans and the content, like it ain't even about that. It's just about loving yourself, about being you, nobody else. Like I want people to love me for me. Like you can hate me for who I'm not. You know what I mean? But that's the most beautiful thing in life you can have is just owning and loving who you are. Like that's what success feel like to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't take that away from me.
You know what was
take that away from
easiest way of getting that close? I deleted my Instagram a lot. I don't know if it was last year. It was the year before last.
The year before last.
And there was like some internet argument that was going on, but I had deleted my Instagram before that. Someone asked me if I had seen it. And I was like, no. Bro, I'm so
You're so tapped in yourself.
I'm so like removed from that like I genuinely don't know what the fuck's going on. And I kind of don't care.
But see, that's beautiful.
Because you only care when it's in your face.
Yep.
And I posted something a few days ago. Well, it was yesterday. Sorry, just realized. And I said, it was a picture of myself in workout clothes. I said, I cannot believe I almost got lipo. And one of the things I said was like, it's really social media. Like, I don't know if I didn't hate my body, but I always thought it could get better.
For sure.
And I only think that because it's another bitch that maybe looks like me or has my frame. And I'm like, damn, well, how'd she get there?
Right.
I really don't know if it's like walking down the street. I always feel beautiful when I'm like out or in clubs or with friends or getting dolled up. But why is it that like I'm suddenly thinking my body isn't right? It has to be social media. Bro.
No, it
social
is. Like,
media will fuck you up.
Just to piggyback off that, like me personally, right? You know how you give yourself a deadline, like, all right, man, 3 months, I'm finna lock in the gym, I'm finna do this and that, right? So I was doing that, right? Like, man, I ain't finna post nothing. I gotta wait. I'm trying to work out a little more. But I was like, no, fuck it. I gotta love who I am today. And I gotta love my body. I gotta love my mind. I just gotta love me. Like, you gotta, Because sometimes
I like that today.
You gotta love yourself today. Because you know what? Like even
not 2 months from now when you've been in the gym today.
Even though we see our potential, right? Or other people's potential, but you gotta realize this. Like one of my friends told me the realest shit ever. She said some people never reach their potential, and I was like, damn, that's crazy because you gotta live in the moment, like because like everybody could be better than whatever it is because you got potential, but like 9 times out of 10, sometimes comfortability or distraction stop you from reaching that high goal. So you got to just love where you at right now. You know what I mean? That's what I did. So that's why my shirt off. That's why my ass out. That's why my thighs out. I don't give a fuck. I want see me. Nigga, see me. Because it's God. This is God's body. It's a work of art.
That's real as
This is a work of art.
That's right.
Because I've definitely said in this time
for
frame.
For the YouTubers, though, wait, open up the shirt a little bit.
I got my shit up.
Look, damn, we should have made you take this off in the beginning.
Real niggas do real things. Look at the chain.
Oh, look. Yeah. Oh, damn, I made you ain't still like this the whole time. Oh,
why am I only looking at the chain?
Well, Phor, thank you so much for joining us. If people want to follow you, subscribe you, support you, and see your content, where can they do that?
What the fuck are you doing wearing this?
Well, you said
she mad.
Well, you told me I was nicely dressed with the mask.
Go ahead. She be an extra. Go ahead. Tell us where they can find you and follow you.
I always tell people, like, you know, you can go to Twitter for the trailer. You go to my OnlyFans for the movie. You know, my Twitter is PHOR. That's all capital. And then it's EVER, lowercase, and then it's capital IM. And that's going to be a verified page. You know what I mean?
It's going to be verified. Y'all, look at this bitch. She's so bad he kept his shirt on, y'all. She is so bad.
Oh, my bad.
Well, all of those links will be in the description of this episode. Weezy is up here recording, doing some BTS.
My bad, Weezy.
But guys, be sure as well to get your tickets now. Whoreible.com. Y'all, I'm going to talk to my camera now since Weezy done got her ass up. But make sure you go to whoreible.com. September 7th, we are in Seattle. September 9th, we are in San Francisco. Then we are also going to be on the 14th in LA, followed the very next night in Phoenix. Y'all, this is our first time in 3 out of 4 of these cities. Seattle, this is our first time. San Francisco, the Bay, this is our first time. And Phoenix, this is our first time. This is also our last time. This is our last time touring. So if you want the opportunity to see Whoreible Decisions live, join us at the ClimaXXX tour. That's whoreible.com. Get your tickets now. The link is available on our Instagram, our Twitter, and here for the description of this episode. Also follow us. Goddamn start off. Y'all make sure y'all go to whoreible.com, support us, go to patreon.com/Whoreible Decisions. This has been yet another episode of Whoreible Decisions. Bye.